Hey everyone, this is Kiwi Mori and I'm going to do a BJD update. I've had a lot of things come in and I just haven't done individual videos even though I should have, but so I'm kind of just going to throw in a bunch of different arrivals and updates of what's coming in. So I actually forgot to do a video for my Mixel Lucian as soon as he came in because I was really excited when he came back from his face up with Komorebi doll, and I just put him in my the introduction to the BJD crew part 1, but I didn't highlight him in my updates, so I'm gonna quickly do that because I was really excited when he came that I just kind of rushed into making his clothes. But for anyone who hasn't looked at the other video that I posted, this is my Mixel Lucian, and he has a beautiful face up by Komorebi doll and nice ear piercings. It's just the guy is gorgeous. And so he's Jericho, and I rushed making his clothes. I really loved the sari fabric that I got to do it, and then I used jewels and buttons and caps on his hair, so he's just dressed to the nines. I've kind of hand beaded the robe, and he's just my most glamorous looking pointy-eared dude in my crew. I'm actually excited that I think I found the sculpt I wanted, because he has a love interest, and of course she's human because tragic romances with genies and humans, great. And so I've ordered her, and she should be here maybe in a week or two, and so I'm gonna start making her outfits, and I'm gonna have to send her away for face up, but I'm really excited for that. So she's actually I was thinking of either making her the mascot Astrid that I ordered, and I recently found her on the Instagram marketplace. I didn't expect I would get one because Mascot has been really scarce about their tan resin cells. They have it mentioned in a picture on their website that they have tan skin, but they never have it as an option to buy on on the order form. And I'm just why would you show pictures of a beautiful tan that you don't want to sell, and if you email them and they are out of stock because they don't really make it actively, then you're just out of luck. So I didn't think I would ever get one, and I was but I really wanted a tan mascot girl, and especially with the new body they did, because it's gorgeous. And so that's been my grail, because it's just so hard to get it in tan skin, and then I found one used. So she's gonna be here soon. I'm really excited because it's just I wasn't expecting her to pop up, and I'm I had already committed to all these other things, and I need to hurry up and get money for her. So I put some wigs and stuff on sale, and so I got enough so I could purchase her. So she's gonna come in, and I get to decorate her because I have some more sari fabric, and she's gonna look super gorgeous too, because they're in the same story. And I'm just really excited. I can't wait, because Lucian is so gorgeous. I really want to see him with other people in his story, because it's just a very beautiful, magical world. I just like having fun playing around with his characters a lot. Speaking of pointy-eared people, I went ahead and finished my Resin Soul Rui. So this girl, she recently came back from Face Up with Emperor of Bread on Instagram, and gorgeous face up. I love the little detailing, and she actually has some pearl powder so it glimmers in the light, and I'm just I didn't expect a Resin Soul sculpt that I had chosen to come out this well. I know it's because the company photos don't look that great, so you're kind of skeptical about buying it. I know this is one of their newer sculpts, and she does have really nice company photos, so I was really eager to see her in person and make her into my group. And she just came out so well. I just I love her. And so her wig is at Esme Doll on Instagram, and it's just it's beautiful, an Angora and I made her clothes as soon as she came back. So she has like hand beaded like hair pieces and embellishments on her outfit, and like lots of lace and jewels and tassels. But so this is definitely my aesthetic for like my elves. Just lots of playing around with like textures and fabric prints. So she's my most like fancy girl, the prim and proper one, because most of the girls in my collection, they don't really enjoy being dolled up and stuff. They wear dresses occasionally because that's like what society deems proper in their stories, but they don't like want to. Because even Sana, my doll, she's wearing pants, and she's like she's just a very adventurous type of person, so she doesn't really care about dressing up. Even though she looks really nice. And so her name, like, so this girl is Rin with a W, like the bird, because all of my elves have like earthy names, like Newt and then Castor, because like castor oil. So they kind of get to expand their world. It's kind of fun, like bringing in all the elves from the different areas in their realm, because like her part of the her territory is like they collect like all the precious jewels and mining and stuff, so her people dress up more nice than like Newt and Castor's area, which is more mountain area and woods. So, I definitely want to like share, I guess, like excerpts from the story for people. They have to like self-publish just for fun for different things, but I definitely want to share that with people. And I definitely hunting for another elf girl, because I only have one, but it is so great to finally have one because I've been looking for an elf girl. And then since I had ordered the mask cat Lisette, because she's gonna be an elf girl too, but she hasn't been here, and I messaged the company because it's been like 4 months now, and they said like, oh, you're probably gonna have to wait another month. So like, okay, I understand, because everything that's going on in the world, that they're delayed in orders. But I was like, okay, at least I have the other mask cat to look forward to, because Lisette's gonna be a normal skin and this one's gonna be a tan skin, so and they're in different stories, so it's gonna be unique characters that I'm playing around with from the same company. But I really love mask cat bodies, so I'm gonna look forward to working either way with that. Besides that, I also got a new wig from Amadiz Beauty. So, because I mentioned that I was getting a new wig for her, so it's super cute. It's like this peachy ginger color, and like the curls are so delicate and intricate, and I just love boy cuts. And I was going to have to change her character, because I got her a face up a long time ago, and I had this character in mind, and I really wanted her to be that shell. And she came in and it was just like, it's perfect, it's exactly what I wanted for that character. And then I made the wig for her with that character in mind, and the wig kind of changed her basically. I ended up naming her Ashlyn and changing her into a different character from a different story. And so the one that I showed before, it was Ashlyn, but I always wanted her to be the character that I had in mind, and her name is McKinley. And I've tried to shell her character like 4 or 5 different times. I have like 3 actual sculpts that I like went through the whole process of getting face up and wigs done to be that character, and they just didn't like connect as her. So I really always thought of her in my mind as McKinley, even though she was a different character in person. But this way kind of like solidified that of like, this is who you were meant to be, and I really want to pursue her as that character. So now I'm designing her next outfit to be McKinley, and that character is more futuristic, so it's more modern clothing that you'll see in my collection for her. And she actually has a sister in her story who's coming as well, which kind of like put me in the rush of like, I need to hurry up and get her finished because her sister's coming, and then I'll have to focus on her sister so that they can be done together. And that head I ordered is a Rain Man July head, and that was also on DOA Marketplace. I did not think I would see it because I really wanted one. It was on my wish list. I even messaged the company, and he asked about it when it was coming back up, and he was like, I'm going to look and check and see if we have any stock, but then they never messaged me back about it. So I just like, I guess you don't have it then. I'll just have to wait until y'all make new ones. And then someone put one up on the marketplace, and I was like, yes, it was meant to be. I'm finally gonna get her sister. I'm looking forward to that. And I think she's like in customs now. Is that what happens to like all the stuff I order? They get stuck in customs at some point. But I mean, she'll be here soon, and then I get to have two people from that story. So I'm excited because this is like, that was actually the first book I finished. And I'm just like, it's nice to like get my characters shelled from the books as I'm finishing them, rather than just getting the characters first and then having to write the stories. And I'm just like, it never works out that well because you change things along the way, and that's like the majority of my hobby. It's changing things. But I love the journey, and I kind of stick to that. And I think the only other things that are happening, I do have a new body coming in. So my little rebel Ethan head, he has been bodiless for a few months since he came back from Face Up, and it makes me so sad. He's currently wearing Newt's old wig, which I just thought fit him perfectly. And his body is going to be here like this week. So I'm gonna hope that it fits because I'm tired of hunting. And if it does fit, then I can dye it tan because I didn't order it in tan skin. Like, that would be so much easier, but none of the bodies I like are in the tan color that I want, so I end up having to dye things. But I feel more confident doing that now that I did Setka's body. So I'll probably post a video of that experience of tanning the next body and doing his custom video, and then he'll be finally ready for his next step, which will be clothes. And that's gonna be fun because I want to finish him before the Little Rebel Noel comes that I'm expecting. I think that was supposed to be 3 or 4 months that the artist said it would take for processing and production, so I at least have some time to finish him. And then I also have another body I have to dye in the process. I'm just gonna probably make the baths at the same time and just dye them all at once, so it will be an interesting video because they both need to be dyed tan. And that body is the, like, I think I'm gonna go with the Sepia doll for my Golden Era Lloyd head. So if you remember my other video, I ordered this head, and I also ordered 2 of them in a different color. So I ordered the tan, and I ordered one from Taobao and then one through Superbuy. He came through Superbuy, was actually safer because I got this one from Taobao, and it was terrifying when I got the package because his head was floating around in a paper bag. Well, it was plastic, so the head comes in like a cushion box, but his head had come out of the cushion box, and they didn't tape the cushion box or put anything around it. So when the box broke for the top, his head was just floating around in the plastic bag, and the box there too. And I opened him and I was like, please don't be broken, because I really want the tan one. And I ended up getting the normal skin one because processing was weird. They had canceled my order, so I had to reorder. So technically this one was a mistake. And this is my intended, and he came like less safe than this one. But I'm keeping this one. This one is already sold to someone else now, so I have to ship this once they're done with layaway. And I'm going to dye his body and get him ready. But I'm just like, I love this head so much. He's just super cute and like a werewolf type character. But that's just another tan that I have to dye. And then I sent away the other head that came with them, my Golden Era Clara head, and she's at Face Up now, so she's one step closer. She's beating the boys, and she'll be done before them, but at least it's a step in the right direction as I get closer to my next crew video, part 2, where I show everyone beyond that step of being closer to being finished. Not that the hobby is ever technically finished, it's just getting dolls to be who they are supposed to be, and rather than blank and floating heads and stuff in my collection. So that's always fun to work with. I think that's like all the ones that I'm expecting now. Actually no, there was an Amadeus Jamie head that they released. They have a new boy sculpt and I really wanted it, so he's been added on to my order for Minot. They're going to come together, I guess, and that's going to be a wait because that's also another 4 months. So I think my orders will just start staggering when their arrivals come. So I have plenty of material to look forward to for the next few months, as I get people dressed, find bodies, wait for new heads to come in and start the process all over again. And then at some point I will have enough dolls from the same story to do like photo stories, which is like end goal, right? So we're all working toward is like doing photo stories and like fun little snippets of like, this is the stuff I actually talk about in my videos but never get around to posting. It's gonna be fun, and I think 2021 is gonna be really exciting for the doll hobby, and I can't wait. But thank you all for watching. I will see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.